All right, man. I am back. And check this out. Before we even talk about basketball, I got to talk to y'all so called Lakers fans. I got to talk to y'all so called Laker fans because all season long, y'all been very disrespectful. Y'all have been very rude and nasty and flat out wrong about Goat James. We got to have a quick conversation this morning. Welcome to Lakers Land 7 Mitchell. I'm in the damn building. Now, let's talk about James. 41 years old, year 23, and y'all been talking like this man is some washed up role player holding the Lakers hostage. Meanwhile, we're looking at a 22-time All NBA All-Star. The only season LeBron James didn't make the All-Star team was his rookie year. Let that shit marinate for a minute. Just let that shit marinate. Because what we are watching, boys and girls, like I've been telling y'all for the longest time, is something that will never happen again. Not probably won't happen again. This shit right here will not ever, ever happen again. Not just never. We're going to take the N off. Ever see this again. And the disrespect. Shout out to Luka, but y'all have been crowning Luka like LeBron was supposed to just vanish and the league moved on. And I've been giving y'all warning signs for the entire season. The league didn't move on from James. You fake Laker fans did. And y'all were totally wrong. Let's talk about closing time since y'all love to speak on impact when we having these debates here in Lakers land. Most points per game in the fourth damn quarter this season. Guess who? Yes, James. LeBron James at 11 points per game in the fourth quarter leads all NBA players this season. That's in front of RJ Bird, in front of KD, in front of Giannis, in front of Wemby. This is not nostalgia, boys and girls, and this is pretty much what I've been telling y'all from the jump. But him being out those 14 games at the beginning of the season, the disrespect y'all showed was just real cute. I sat back and watched the shit in real time. Unbelievable. But it's all good, though. Hood TMZ in the building. Salute to you, my dog. But I got to get at these fake Laker fans for the disrespect because I'm back at it. LeBron with the shot creation under pressure, reading weak side tags, hunting the mismatches. He ain't surviving off of just reputation. My boy James is dictating these games late, win or lose. And for this reason alone is where the hell I got to cook y'all Laker fans. All season long, all the shit I've been hearing from y'all. Build around Luka. LeBron is slowing this offense down. LeBron needs to take a back seat. LeBron needs to take a pay cut. LeBron shouldn't be an all-star. I mean, bruh. I need you guys, girls alike, because it's been hate. The hate has been universal in Lakers land from the males and the females when it comes to James. I need y'all to keep that same energy. Please. You don't get to doubt James for 60 games, then celebrate the resume. So if the Lakers wind up doing something special this season, you best believe it's going to be partially because of James. And I do not want to see none of you celebrating and jumping for joy. If LeBron was on any other team doing what he's doing at 41 years of age, some will be calling it one of the greatest seasons ever that they've seen with their two eyes. But because it's LeBron, once again, y'all want to treat greatness like it's an inconvenience. I need you niggas to keep it real with me. How many of y'all thought that LeBron James was done this season? Everybody should have their hands raised. Some of y'all should have two hands raised. I'm not saying this is the prime LeBron James or this is a LeBron James that could lead a team to a championship. I'm not putting that much responsibility on this man. I'm looking at the amount of disrespect that was put on this man based off of no history because we've never seen a player do this before. So everything that we're watching James do, whether we hate him or love him, it's a very unique situation because we've never seen a guy at 40, 41 years of age play on this level. Never. And we'll never see it again. And yesterday, LeBron was announced for his 22nd NBA All-Star appearance. And I told y'all the only time James did not make the All-Star team was his rookie season. Let that shit sink in, Poison Girls. James is the real deal. But there is a caveat to this shit because here in Lakers land, we have to call it like we see it. And I'm going to be honest. This all-star selection for LeBron is very fishy. It is deserved, but I got to be real. I'm not saying that LeBron didn't deserve to be an all-star this season, but I must say that LeBron didn't deserve to be an all-star this season. It's weird because trying to pretend that this announcement was 100% clean, no politics, no biasness, I think that's really being naive. I think a lot went behind this decision of LeBron being announced an all-star, especially with the games missed this season. I believe he's pretty much ineligible for any all-NBA accolades because of the amount of games missed. But when you line up the reasons why this shit seemed kind of suspect for LeBron making the all-star team, I mean, the game is in Los Angeles. You know, he's 41 years old. This might be potentially his last all-star appearance or one of the last all-star appearances. You know, LeBron James is still a marketing machine. The league marketing machine as a whole, I believe, still runs through James. So you're talking about All-Star Weekend in Los Angeles. You will lose. People don't see it this way, but I believe you would lose a lot of revenue not having James involved. And I think they definitely took that into consideration when we talking about deciding factors because Kawhi Leonard got snubbed from the All-Star team. And you'll never see me campaigning for Kawhi over LeBron in any metric. But we'll get into specifics on why, again, it just gives you more credence to feel like this was a more biased decision. You know, all of a sudden, LeBron is now an all-star reserve despite the Lakers being inconsistent, despite other forwards with heavier box score totals, despite younger stars, you know, pushing momentum more. You know, I don't think that it doesn't mean undeserved so much. I think it means, again, context matters. The NBA has always blended marketability with, you know, legacy protection and merit. This ain't nothing new. You know, when I talking about the Kawhi Leonard comparison, you know, this is just a perfect example of why I can see people can get emotional about LeBron being announced as an all-star. You look at the raw numbers, LeBron was 657 points compared to Kawhi's 941. LeBron had 174 rebounds this season compared to Kawhi's 208. LeBron has 33 steals on the season. Kawhi has 71. 18 blocks for LeBron already in this season. Kawhi right now has 21 blocks. So on paper, it looks nasty. But basketball isn't an Excel spreadsheet. You know, it's about gravity, availability. It's about orchestration. You know, it's about money. And to me, James isn't just producing. He's still bending defensive schemes to some point. If you think there was zero legacy bias in this decision, I think you are ultimately lying to yourself. The All-Star game is not the MVP ballot. This shit is about entertainment. It's about storylines. It's about the history, and it's about television. And I don't know another player in the NBA who is a greater storyline than LeBron James. So that just doesn't qualify him. I think that just enhances the reason they ultimately made this decision to bring him in and make him a reserve for the All-Star. But I'm not disappointed because LeBron's my guy. He has played decent this season. It makes total sense that he was an all-star, but I just don't feel in my heart of hearts that James was announced as a reserve strictly off of talent. How many of y'all think that LeBron James all-star selection was pure basketball related? I can't buy into that notion 100%. Y'all know LeBron is my boy. I think this was a little bit of legacy protection involved. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at the NBA trying to protect his legacy. I know some people are going to be pissed off at it, but LeBron has never cheated this game. LeBron has never cheated this league like some of the greatest have. We're talking about 22 years of excellence. And he's still going. So, them trying to protect somebody who's been good to them, I can't be mad at that. Now, long term, I was sitting back wondering, does this all-star announcement for LeBron, does it affect the Lakers as a team in any way? Because making the all-star team is not like necessarily a blessing. LeBron has been through this. But making it, not making it, it can be interesting on the ball club. It can definitely disrupt your rhythm. It could change the locker room hierarchy depending on who you're talking about. It can inflate or deflate different egos. There's a lot that go in to people being selected or not selected for the All-Star game. So I think by principle, yes, making the All-Star team can hurt individual ball clubs depending on who they are, depending on who the personnel. I mean, we've seen it before. You got Russell Westbrook, post All-Star, the OKC Houston years, Kobe, his late years as an All-Star, Carmelo Anthony, late the Knicks era, DeMarcus Cousins with Sacramento. I think the real question at the end of the day for LeBron James and the Lakers, does LeBron being an all-star reinforce any type of dependency? Does it encourage any win now attitude or energy? Does it delay any transitional planning? Does it affect any trades? What does this announcement do for the Lakers? To me, is really much of nothing. It really doesn't do much of nothing. The only thing I feel like at the end of the day is just more credence to what that I was saying is that this boy is not done. LeBron can still be elite, and he doesn't have to be your entire plan. I still think JJ Redick and these guys still got a lot of work to do. But LeBron and Luka, though, these two guys can definitely coexist. But the front office, they're going to have to be honest and start making some tough decisions. At the end of the day, LeBron didn't steal anything. He didn't fake anything. And he damn sure didn't luck into being as dominant as he is in year 23. But the league has a history of protecting legends, and sometimes that protection does come with consequences. The question ain't, does LeBron deserve to be an all-star? The question to me is, does this help the Lakers, or does this delay the future? Would the Lakers be better long-term if LeBron wasn't an all-star anymore? I'm Seven Mitchell, boys and girls. This is Lakers Land. Like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments about James being an all-star for the 22nd time in his career. It was just announced yesterday. LeBron will be announced as a reserve for the All-Star team. The only time he didn't make the All-Star team was his rookie season. So we will get to see LeBron as an All-Star in Los Angeles as expected by me. But again, I don't think this was a strictly basketball decision. I think some biasness went behind this. I don't totally have a problem with it. I know some people probably will. So right now, the floor is you guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section about LeBron James being selected to the NBA All-Star team for the 22nd time in his career. Was it deserved or was it pretty much given? Respect or rigged? Y'all let me know. I'm Seven Mitchell. This is Lakers Land. Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if y'all new. I'm going to catch y'all on the next live stream. I'm out. Peace.